Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Break It Down Smackdown Goes Down Under. And it's the 10th of the 10th, 2005 episode. Yes, we are going to have a look at top 5 highlights, things, talking points from this week's Smackdown. Obviously, this is yet to air in the US as of recording this. But yeah, there's quite a lot of interesting things what went down on the show. Obviously, it aired here in the UK at 1 p.m. On the Friday afternoon. So yes, it's several hours before the show would air in America. So yes, if you do not want to know what went down on SmackDown, then honestly, this is not a video for you. This is going to be spoiler heavy. But without further ado, we are going to go into the first major highlight. And it's obviously Sami Zayn's Open Challenge. Sami Zayn has been doing these Open Challenges for several weeks now. And we've seen Nakamura in the background, but not quite getting him in the match. Finally, he answered the call. It was him what came out. And what was interesting about this is that he came out to his old theme music, his music that he had from like NXT in the early days of his main roster appearances. So yeah, we'd gone back to his original theme. Apparently there is a report out on X saying that several superstars have asked WWE for their old theme music. And we also did see this later on in the night with the Street Profits, who also went back to their original music. There is rumours that it is Sheamus and Drew McIntyre what are going back to their original songs as well in the future. So watch this space on that. But obviously this wasn't the main talking point of this match. It wasn't just the fact that Nakamura has answered the Open Challenge. We had a shocking return. We've seen several members of the My Family tree joining Solo Sikoa. And he said that there was another member, a missing piece to the puzzle. And we got that on Friday night. We got that with Tama Tonga's return. I mean, honestly, you kind of knew Tama Tonga was coming back at some point. My guess wasn't in Australia, wouldn't have been Perth. I thought they might have saved this for an American audience, but no, they did it. This SmackDown episode in Perth, which is perfectly fine, but how they did it was really quite weird and a callback. Obviously, we've seen the black hoodies, so instantly I was like, oh my god, who is this? And my first initial thought that it was Jimmy, but then why would Jimmy attack Sami? Why would he get involved in this match? And then when you saw the war paint, and then you saw the other members of the My Family tree with the war paint on, it suddenly clicked that it was Tama Tonga. Obviously, the war paint is what the Gorillas of Destiny used to wear in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So that should have been a dead giveaway straight away. But Tama Tonga looking a little bit different than normal. His beard has grown out quite a lot. And he looks like he's bulked up a bit as well. So yeah, his entire physique threw me off, to be quite honest with you. But yes, Tama Tonga is back. My Family tree are a full unit again, and they certainly let us know in this match. The Sami Zayn Nakamura match ended up in a no contest. Both Nakamura and Sami Zayn both attacked by the My Family tree. So yeah, very strange thing happening there. I mean, it looks like Solo Sikoa has made it known that he's after the US Championship, a title which was his prior to Sami Zayn winning. Yeah, that's literally to kick off this show. I mean, we did have CODY do the opening segment, but wasn't really too interested in that. We did get a really good segment though with Wade Barrett, because throughout this, the Aussie crowd were very, very brutal in their chanting. And we did get a Seth Izza. Well, you could hear the audio. But not only that you heard the audio, Wade Barrett stood up. Can I say this without getting fired? Can I say this on TV without them firing me? It might get beeped out in the American version. So, honestly, I'll tell you here what he says. He calls Seth a wanker. He calls him a wanker. And it's not Wade calling Seth a wanker. It's the Aussie crowd what calls him a wanker. Fred, I've got some bad news for you, Cody. They're calling Seth a wanker. I don't know if that's a proper accent, but I did do that during the live stream and I thought it was pretty good. But anyway, Seth got a wanker crowd, got the wanker chant from the crowd. Very, very cool. And very, Jesus Christ, where did that come from? But yeah, Cody, that segment went by the by. We did have later on Cody backstage, and he came across Jacob FATU. And now this is the very interesting part, is Jacob FATU was staring at that WWE Championship, pretty much like we've seen Jay do in the past. We've seen Randy Orton show interest in that title. Now we've got Jacob FATU showing interest. So I feel that this is hinting at a future feud between Cody Rhodes and Jacob FATU. I mean, this is very interesting. And watch this space is what I'm going to say. Obviously, after that little confrontation, we had an attack by Drew McIntyre. So it looks like Drew and Jacob are on collision course. I don't know when that match is going to be held. Could be next week on SmackDown. Not 100% sure on that. We have no confirmation of that as of yet. But it looks like they're on a collision course. And I feel that Cody, after he's done with Seth at Crown Jewel, we could have a bit of a pretty messy title picture on SmackDown, but I'm for it. You've got Randy Orton, you've got Jacob FATU. I mean, obviously Jay's on Raw, so I can't rule him out, but obviously looks very interesting, the title picture on SmackDown. And before we go any further with the next segment, it's clearly that the creative team has changed. It's still headed by Road Dogg. So Jesse James is still in charge, but he has got a new team. There's new writers, there's new people in creative, and you can tell. Honestly, this is probably like night one of the changes, and you literally could tell with the opening half an hour of this show, and well, maybe even the entire show in Hall, because it was really, really good. But anyway, we're going to move on to another possible match. In fact, this was a challenge accepted. I mean, we've seen this kind of back and forth for a couple of weeks. Sol Ruka and Zari. Obviously, Zari is there. She's in Australia. It's her own country. So this was very interesting that she was there. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So there are the tag team champions. They've now accepted the challenge from Sol Ruka and Zaria. This is very interesting. I don't know when this match is going down yet, but hopefully soon. But yeah, looks like we're having this confrontation between these two teams. Yeah, I thought this was brilliant. I mean, obviously Zaria being Australian, this probably could have gone down on SmackDown on this show, but the show's crammed, right? The show itself was absolutely crammed with stuff. Another match would have just toppled it over. So yeah, this is going to be a future showdown between these two teams, but very excited for it. Then we had the WYATTS taking on the Street Profits. Talking points out of this is one thing, that Uncle Howdy. Where is Uncle Howdy? We didn't see him. Well, we've not seen him for the past 3 or 4 episodes of SmackDown, to be honest. I don't know what is going off. I don't know if he's on a vacation, taking time off, injured. Nobody knows. Nobody's talking about it. We've got the Wyatt 4 instead of the Wyatt 6, which is very weird. Obviously, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis would retain their tag team championship. But as they were celebrating, we got some mysterious face-painted people in the background. Yes, my family tree made their presence known and sent a little bit of a message to the Wyatts. This is what fascinates me, why Uncle Howdy wasn't there. We had Nikki sizing up Solo. I mean, what? little Nicky's like looking up at Solo. I mean, Solo's not the tallest of dudes, and you got little Nicky staring. Yeah, so I don't know really what's going to go off here. We need Uncle Howdy back and maybe another member added. Thought process in the live stream was that Sami Zayn could join the WYATTS in their fight against the My Family Tree, and we could do war games with this. This could so easily be a war games match. So yeah, just people throwing around ideas and speculations, but where the hell is Uncle Howdy? That is the biggest take home from me. I mean, yes, oh my gosh, My Family Tree versus the WYATTS. Yes, please. That is brilliant booking. And I can't wait to see how that plays out. But without Uncle Howdy, or any explanation of where Uncle Howdy actually is, I don't know, I feel a little bit lost. I feel like I've missed something. I think I've missed a piece of the puzzle here. So if anybody actually knows where Uncle Howdy is, I mean, do we need to send a search party? Do we need to notify the police? What's going off, man? Where is Howdy? I feel like we're playing this new game. It's not where's Wally or where's Waldo. It's where's Howdy? Yeah, where is he? Somebody help. But anyway, this is fantastic. Finally, WYATTS are going to have a storyline that they can finally get their teeth into, which is great because we need to see this. If they do it right, they could have each member of the WYATTS take on each member of the My Family Tree, and we could really work this as a big half of the blipping year having this feud. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Please, for the love of God, don't mess it up. WWE, don't mess it up. We need this. And speaking on behalf of the Fireflies, we need this. Anyway, I digress. We went into the night's main event. Obviously, it was the last man standing match against Damian Priest and Aleister Black. Notable bit from this, and the main talking point, is the return of Zelina Vega. We haven't seen her for weeks, and she's never really been aligned with her husband. So this was weird. There was a moment where they were on like rigging, like all the production truck, like setup. You know, I think they will be on the hard cam side. So Zelina Vega just comes out of absolutely nowhere and pleads with Damian Priest not to do whatever he was going to do to Aleister. But in process, she gets off the rigging, and Aleister Black then throws an actual fireball at Damian Priest, which causes him blindness, and then allows Aleister Black to hit, I think, the Black Mass, which would send Damian Priest through a table. So a quite high spot, very big spot. And obviously he couldn't answer the 10. So Aleister Black won the night's main event. Just brilliantly executed match from start to finish, using kendo sticks, using steps. The announce desk, which, by the way, strangely enough, had main event topping. I don't know if they forgot that they'd take the main event earlier and forgot to change the worktop of the announce desk. But yes, it was clearly the main event. I was written on it, so I don't flip knows what that was about. But yeah, I think because it had that main event thing on it, the bloody table wouldn't break. I am the table. Twice Damian Priest attempted to put Aleister Black through that table, and it just didn't break. So yes, Australia, you have really strong, sturdy wood. So yeah, so that's honestly the major talking point of that, is that Zelina Vega is now teamed up finally with her husband, and they're using fireballs. I kind of remember another couple what used fireballs in matches. In fact, it was a contract what they set on fire, and that was with Keith Lee. So that was Scarlett and of course Karrion Kross. So what are they doing? Are they now making Zelina Vega and Aleister Black kind of like Kross and Scarlett? I don't know. Anyway, it did get us speculated in the live stream that we should bring a mixed match, either bring back the mixed match challenge or a mixed tag team championship. I mean, yes, it did get the juices going and we were naming all the couples. So that was pretty fun. I mean, honestly, it's an idea, isn't it? If they could do that, Seth, Becky, Miz and Maurice. Oh, you could do like Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. I mean, imagine that now. We did it back in the day. I feel like there's even more couples now. We could really explore a new championship and a new way of utilising the wrestling couples inside WWE. So yeah, honestly, I thought that was a fascinating idea and a fascinating talking point. So yeah, this SmackDown absolutely blew us away. Thought it was a really good episode of SmackDown this week. In fact, it's been the best it's been all year, I think. I gave it an 8 out of 10. My voice is proper dying because of the excitement of the live stream. So my voice is just dying away. So this is the last time I'm going to talk until Saturday night when we do the delayed Crown Jewel live watch along. Yes, we can't do it live because I'm busy Saturday afternoon, but we are going to do a delayed live stream from 9 p.m. UK time, which I think is about 3 or 4 Eastern, somewhere around about that ballpark. Honestly, if you don't get to be it, if you can't watch it live, make sure you come and join me because I will be watching it from 9 UK time. So make sure that you hit that notification bell. The stream is already up for you to go and hit the notification bell on it so that you know when I go live. So yeah, that is SmackDown. That was 5 big, massive talking points from the show. There was lots of stuff that also went on, a couple of matches here, there and everywhere, but I wanted to get to the crux of the main stories, what had come out of this week's SmackDown. So if you plan to still watch this on the USA Network, if you're in America and you're watching this video, please go and do it. It's a really good episode. It is 8 out of 10. Go watch and make your own opinion. Or just use this video as a guide and you'll be perfectly fine. Obviously, there is a result on there what I haven't talked about, and that is Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton beating Julia and Kiana James. The rest pretty much speaks for itself. So there you go. Anyway, that is me breaking down this week's SmackDown. Make sure you join me for that delayed Crown Jewel watch along on Saturday evening. Until then, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.